coil, 8 ohm. Motion, shape memory alloy motors, flip dots, vibe motors. I really recommend to you to see the embroidered computer from Irene Posch from Austria. Incredible project. So you can make a computer from textiles actually. There are more outputs and actuators, of course, but these are a few. So microcontrollers.
Okay, this is the boring part. Okay, for more of the people here. Well, I discovered Fabric Academy with my colleague Nuria. Okay, she did the Fabric Academy in 2018. 19
is the first one.
Okay.
17?
Or 17?
17
Yeah,
and
the first.
18, the first one.
Yeah, the first one. Okay, they use the AT-Tiny 4.5 or the AT-Tiny A5. It's a little small microcontroller. It's similar than in the page. If you see in the page, near the 25 is the size of the microcontroller is this. But for programming, okay, we need to use this FTDI interface, okay, to program by USB, okay, to the microcontroller, okay. For this, we need, if you see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cables to programming this little microcontroller. And always you have 1, 2, 3, no more pins, okay, available for your microcontroller. Or you can use this connector, okay, to program it, okay, and then you embed it in your circuit, okay. This is the evolution, but there is another microcontroller that in Fabric Academy they use is the LilyPad, okay. If you see the talk of Massimo Banzi, they're explaining about the LilyPad. It's a little Arduino, okay, and inside of this little Adnega, you can have the program. There are different versions, okay. Someone you can use the FTDI cable, and the more moderns they have the micro USB cable to program it, okay. You have a battery connector, okay, similar than yours, and you can program. Then you can plug your battery connector, and you have your wearable, and you can put in a t-shirt, in a hat, or whatever you want, okay. There are different type of LilyPad, okay, and you can see more info in this webpage, okay. And this is the evolution that Nuria showed me, okay. This is a microcontroller with the AT-Tiny, a circuit with an AT-Tiny, and this is a little circuit with the LilyPad, okay. Well, 2 years ago, inside of Fabric Academy, we discovered the Xiao family, okay, with Seed Studio. And there are a bunch of type of Xiaos, okay. The Xiao is little in Chinese, okay. And if you see, they have the same size, okay, but they are so different because inside of the little place here, okay, there is a microcontroller inside, okay. We have the SanDisk, okay, it's more similar than Arduino, okay. We have the RP2040, it's a Raspberry Pi, okay. And then, if you need connection, okay, if your project or your final project wants to have connection with Bluetooth or internet, you have difference, okay. You have the SP32T3, S3 is with a low battery, low consumption battery, with too much sensitive pins if you want. And then we have the C6. I think in Prague they present the new generation of the Xiao, okay? We can know it, the new generation of the Xiao, okay? They have a lot of information in the wiki of Seed Studio, okay? Well, for this microcontroller, okay, I research and I investigate and I made this little family Xiao, okay? It's similar than the LilyPad. If you see the size of Okay, if you see the LilyPad, it's this, the size, and this is the Xiao, okay? It's more little, okay? And I have one USB-C, okay? All of your computer now have the USB-C, it's more easy to program it, okay? You have 4 analog inputs. I put A0, A1, A2, A3, okay? And then you have 10 digital inputs and output. And integrated one LED, okay? This is for testing, it's very easy. When you didn't know if your microcontroller worked or not, you can send that blink, okay? And with the, if you put, for example, the RP2040, you have a pixels inside, okay? You have 3 LEDs more inside of the microcontroller, okay? I integrated a connector for the battery. I have 2 versions, okay? You can look in more info in my documentation, in my webpage. I have the connector horizontal and vertical, okay? It depends on your project, you can choose one. In your case, you have vertical, I think so, okay? And I tested the first time with an FR4 material, okay? FR4 material is a fiberglass PCB, okay? Inside of the FR we don't use FR4 because it's very hazardous, okay? We use fiber piper, okay? It's FR1, it's the most material that we can use. Some people asking about you can make this Fabriciao in your fan lab. It's a double-sized board, okay? If you see, you can make it, okay? Because in Kerala they have a plugin to make it, okay? But it's complex because it's a circular, okay? You have this cut, but you can test it. I made it one and it works, okay? This is FR4 as rigid material. But now in DLC PCB they have flex material, okay? You can order 5 of these, but less than €5, okay? If you order more, you pay more, but only 5 for testing, okay? You need to download my Gerber file, it's inside of my documentation. You can go to DLC PCB or PCBWay or wherever you want, okay? Because today more companies are thank you. More companies are using this flex material. Okay, it's nice to have, for example, in the wearables. Okay. Okay. All of you have this data sheet. Okay. You have analog and digital pins. Okay. If you want program, because now you have all the boards are programming. Okay. Some of you have the RP2040 and some of you have the SP32C3 Plus, I think so, I don't remember, yes. But yeah. If you want to program it, okay, you can follow my instructions in my webpage and you can program. And if you need something, you can write me, okay? And this is the input, okay? This is the button that you made it. Okay?
So you just made the buttons. And you also have the flexible silicon probe LED.
Yeah. This is with Cocoa Drives, okay, but the connection you have in another paper, okay, is in between A0 and ground, okay. And then we have the output. Well, this is the video of the music also. This is the video. In your case, you don't have integrated the LED because it's not soldering, okay? But if you solder a little LED, okay, you can program it, okay? And you can have an extra LED inside of your board, okay? Yeah.
Okay, yes. Your LED